You better watch out, you better start to cry. Better not shout, I'll tell you why. Sycho Sid is coming to town.
For all the skeptics and all the people that have a little bit of... Let me do this again.
Oh, it's live, pal.
And I have half the brain that you do.
Trying to make me look like a jackass!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another action-packed episode of I Don't Know Shit, the Life and Times of Sycho Sid. This is the 39th episode. I, of course, am your host, Brent Piles, and the man with me is at JRL Smith, Glenn Abbott. Glenn, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing very well, thank you.
What was the ho for? This isn't Hacksaw Jim Duggan show.
No, I'm still celebrating.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I guess that makes sense, yeah. the England is through the Euro finals. They'll play Spain on Sunday.
You've got to get all the celebrating done this week. I doubt there'll be much next week.
Well, you never know, pal. Maybe you'll be celebrating all week long, Glenn. You never know.
That's true, but his luck's got to run out sooner or later, and that Spanish side looked good.
Yeah, I have thought that Spain have looked the best, most consistently best team in the tournament. I felt Spain has been. I am not surprised they're in the finals. I'm not surprised that England is in the finals. It's just the way that they played in some of their games would then lead you to be surprised now. If you would have told me going into this that they would be in the final, I wouldn't have been surprised. But after watching a couple of their group stage games, I would have been like, nah.
Yeah. Anyway. That's for a different show.
That's for a different show and for a different time. But now it's time for some Sid. It's time to talk about some Sid. And today he is headed to SummerSlam 1996, and he's going to take on a person you are very familiar with, Glenn, and that is one British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. And there was a little promo that Sid cut before the match, and let's hear what Sid had to say.
Of course.
It must be a nice surprise and a great feeling, the overwhelming support you've received from the WWF fans.
Let me give you the answer. See, it didn't start then. It started months ago. We're not in laying the seat. And it came to me. People were screaming, Sid. They're screaming, but they're demanding something. They wanted the man back. And the man is here, my friend. The man is here to stay.
The question is, right now, can you rule and master the world of the British Bulldog?
It's funny you said that, but you see, at the international incident, I feel like there was just a little bit something missing. So tonight, Bulldog, is my chance to take one more step. One more step. So when it's over, there's so many players, my friend. The people will understand. You are so sick. You are the master. You are the ruler.
What was all that about? People of the state, you are the master, the ruler of the world.
I don't know. I think maybe he's so weird that it confused the subtitle thing. It was like, I don't even know what you guys talking about. I don't know.
No.
It's like your guess is as good as mine. We don't know what he's talking about either. So
whoever did those subtitles did a fairly good job of that. There was only one bit they missed out that it was illegible.
So big up to StreamYard, because that was the StreamYard's the one that puts the subtitles in there. So they're doing a fine job trying to decipher what the fuck Sid's talking about.
Yeah.
They're a fine product, and it's working well. All right, but let's get to the match. It is Sycho Sid battling the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, from SummerSlam 1996, which I believe was in Cleveland at the Gund Arena, it was called then. So I believe a young mayor of Canton was in the crowd for this one. I don't think we're going to see him or anything, but
no, but he did say he was there.
Yeah, I think I'll probably check. I like when Sid does this and looks up in the sky as if he's hearing voices. I like that a lot.
Yeah. And talking to them as well.
Yeah, they're all making sense. They're all making sense to him. Is the scary part.
Yeah.
SummerSlam 1996 was in Cleveland, Ohio, at the Gund Arena. I was correct.
Mhm.
I cannot confirm nor deny that the person in the crowd that has the sign that says Sid for president, it may be the mayor. We cannot confirm nor deny. It could be.
No.
We don't know.
We'll have to confirm or deny that next time we see him.
We're not going to ask him. We're just going to say it was the mayor and go on from there. We're not asking him.
Okay.
But here we go. We're underway. Jack Dillon's the referee. The strong man, Davey Boy Smith, against the master and the ruler of the world. Glenn, who do you think is going to come out on top?
It better be Sid.
Well, you'd think, because this is his show, but sometimes we're wrong and he loses. Oh, we got some of the irresistible force meeting the immovable object, but then the irresistible force knocked down the immovable object.
The immovable object moved.
Yeah. Really selling the back there, the Bulldog. Oh. The fans,
It may surprise you to know that he never sold his back for me.
No. No, Glenn, I'm not surprised by that, actually. Not at all. Sid playing up to the crowd here. The people in Cleveland love him. He's big. He's over in Cleveland.
Yeah. He's dancing and everything.
That guy had a homemade T-shirt that said "Bischoff sucks."
Yep.
That is dedication right there.
That is dedication to the WWF, isn't it?
That guy hates fucking Eric Bischoff. I don't like Tony Khan really, and that doesn't really have anything to do with the WWE AEW war. I just think that Tony acts like a spoiled, petulant little child, and I hate people who act like that. But I will not go out of my way to produce a Tony Khan sucks T-shirt. I would not do that.
No.
I would not do that.
A bit of
a rest hold.
No, Davey trying to be optimistic there and lifts it up.
Yeah, he thought he could, but not quite.
No.
Oh, here we go. The head scissors. He tried to do the nip up out of it, but he couldn't. That was
yeah. Good cover though.
It was. He made it work.
Cover.
I mean, these are two guys who know how this shit's supposed to be done. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever accused Sid of being the best worker in the world, but I think for a big man, he's pretty serviceable.
He certainly is.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at the power by the Bulldog here.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Clarence Mason out here with him instead of Jim Cornette, which is interesting. In case you were wondering, no, Davey Boy Smith is not going to be a member of the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Goes in a totally different direction from here.
Definitely. Yeah, I think this is like when Farouk first came in. This is when he was with Sonny and had the weird headgear.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hadn't turned him over to that Farouk yet. Now Davey working the headlock. A lot of headlocks in this match.
Well, it would be because there's two big, strong guys.
Yeah.
So you're trying to weaken your opponent.
You want to, you can, if you, the only way to stop this monster is to stop him from getting air into his lungs. Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Best way to get him down is to cut off that there circulation. But he's not going to be able to keep him down for long because the fans are behind Sid and he's feeling the adrenaline.
Again, although these are technically rest holds, there's a point to them and the opponent is always trying to get out of it.
Yes, as opposed to just laying there
Just
doing
laying,
it.
yeah.
You got Vader in the back.
Vader warming up there with Jim Cornette.
That's why Jim's not out here with Clarence Mason. He's busy with Vader. Because Vader, I think, faces Shawn Michaels for the championship tonight. So, oh boy,
no.
It's the big close on the apron, and then a little
showboating. Yeah,
handstand of sorts there.
A little bit of showboating there.
Sometimes that's what you got to do when you're in Cleveland. Do a little showboating. It's ironic because SummerSlam this year is also going to be in Cleveland. So, oh, that was something.
It was. That hurt.
I bet it did. I bet that shit did hurt.
See, had that delayed reaction to it.
Yeah, like you
Like-
got to take a second for the realization for the pain to set in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
When
that thing when you're a little kid when you did something, you hurt yourself real bad and you would cry, but it would get that like 2 or 3 seconds where you wouldn't make actually any sounds when you were crying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's right.
"Ah!" You know, like that. Yeah.
As the pain sets in.
Yep. Oh, wow, that was a hell of a shoulder block in the corner there. Bulldog's like, fuck, my sternum is broken. I love the. Is he gonna do it again? I'm about to say, if I'm
No,
Bulldog, I'm bailing.
he's not.
the fuck
He's
out.
out the way this time.
Oh yeah, so I'm Bulldog. I'm bailing the fuck out on this one. No
Yeah.
sir. Oh, setting him up for his finishing maneuver, the power slam. Oh my god, that might be it, Glenn. What are we doing here? Oh, so JB doesn't go for the pin because his two managers are arguing with each other. Did Jim Cornette not realize that Clarence Mason was out there until he saw it on the monitor?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I think
my
that's
God.
what the story they're telling.
You motherfucker! He's my Bulldog. He ain't your Bulldog. Goddamn. So Bulldog, because of the managers arguing out here, is now going to get chokeslammed by Sid.
Yeah.
He could have won this thing. It's all Clarence Mason and Jim Cornette's fault. Those sons of bitches. Actually, no, I'm going to put this more on Jim Cornette because
Jim
Bulldog had
Cornette-
everything under control.
Jim Cornette there looks like he shipped a few burgers, doesn't he?
He has definitely had some double mayonnaise, double mayo motherfucker sandwiches for sure. 1, 2, 3.
And there's three. Yeah, Sid wins. Yay. Sorry,
Sid
Dave.
wins, and they are all in shambles. His two managers are anyway, because he had this thing, Glenn. The Bulldog would have won, but
Mhm.
that's the way the cookie crumbles. The Bulldog is the loser here at SummerSlam 1996. And Sid is still the master and the ruler of the world.
And Davey goes on to one of the best tag team partnerships of all time.
Yep, him and Owen.
Owen.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I actually saw, like, because I went to the Raw after this to try to see if I could find any Sid promos, and it was actually, they had the opening match from the Raw after SummerSlam 96 is Owen Hart versus the British Bulldog, which is, I remember them having that little feud in 1997, which we covered on Warring to Attitude.
Yeah.
But it was weird for me to see them. Maybe it was like Jim Cornette's going to get Owen Hart to be on his side and Bulldog was going to be with Clarence Mason. I don't know. But this isn't the life and times of Owen Hart, the British Bulldog. So I don't know. I didn't look it up.
It's just a little crossover from our other show. That's all.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
it. Just a little crossover. Well, this is a little bit of a shorter episode, but I wanted to get in this 1996 SummerSlam match with the British Bulldog, and I felt it should get its own episode because it is a good big match with the British Bulldog. So that's it for the 39th edition, and you can now immediately switch over to the 40th edition. But right now, for the 39th edition, we'll have Glenn say goodbye.
Goodbye.
You better watch out, you better start to cry. Better not shout, I'll tell you why. Sycho Sid is coming to town.
Well, the skeptics and all the people have a little bit of. Let me do this again.
Oh, it's live, pal.
And I have half the brain that you do.
Tried to make me look like a jackass. I am the man, and I am the master, and the ruler of the world.